200 tour operators made it to this year's Kenya Coast Tourism Excursion and Farm Trip. They have one thing in common: to sell Uganda to source markets.
Even when the two countries main each other as top tourist source markets, therefore we need to raise awareness about the tourism products in both countries so that we can increase the number of tourists between Kenya and Uganda. We also need to carry out sensitization about the existing visa-free regime between our two countries, as well as East African tourist visa, especially for tourists coming from outside the African continent. We also need to encourage regular farm trips and excursions between Uganda and Kenya in order to showcase the rich tourism products which can be marketed by tourist stakeholders in both countries.
Paul Makumbia is a Ugandan envoy to Kenya's coastal town of Mombasa. Through farm trips, he has been linking Uganda tour operators to hotel owners, and he says this is one way of boosting visitor numbers to Uganda.
So we have all these, and they have descended on Kilifi, and they are not coming here for fun. They are looking for business, they are looking for partnerships, they are looking for networks. I wish to thank the property owners, the hotels in Kilifi, for being so generous. I'm sure it is not that you don't have people that can occupy these beds. Last year they were so disappointed that they gave us 100 beds, but we could not fill them. So this year I gave them a good program.
There's a bucket-full list of options for both countries to offer. For Kenya, high-end coastal attractions in far-flung towns of Diani, Watamu, Malindi and Kilifi, among others. Surely, tour operators from Uganda have a range of options to sell to their prospects.
It's massive.
It's massive. Hello everyone. We're now visiting the North Coast. This is where we find Kilifi, Watamu and Malindi. Very beautiful place.
So we realized that what they are offering here in Mombasa is quite different from what Uganda can offer. So we are now courting them into having a relationship and doing business with Ugandan tour operators so that they start selling Ugandan products through this kind of relationship. And we're doing this through complementary way of doing things, not through competition.
But beyond a host of bottlenecks, there is consensus among these tour operators that Uganda's vast attractions remain unknown to the rest of the world. They are looking for answers to unlock this potential.
The market has been out there in the source markets for a long time. The destination here has been in the source markets for a long time, and therefore Uganda tagging itself along the Kenyan destination is very important for us. It helps us to reach millions and millions of potential tourists who would be coming to our country.
Despite the fact that the two countries complement each other, Uganda was Kenya's second source market for tourists, according to the Kenya Tourism Board.
Kenya sent to Uganda in 2022 376,249. Okay, that's triple, eh? That's triple. In fact, in 2021, it was 9% less. So in 2022, there has been 9% more from Kenya into Uganda. But from Uganda into Kenya, it was 4%.
These farm trips are well appreciated by both governments and tour operators. For now, inbound and outbound travel is expected to push up the numbers, helped by the removal of visa requirements by most regional states.